Let's bring you up to speed with all the business headlines that we're tracking today. Mindtree posted a muted set of third quarter numbers. Revenue growth at 0.4%, slightly below expectations. Mindtree, meanwhile, announced the acquisition of US-based Discover Church Solutions for $15 million. It's an all-cash deal.
The Supreme Court has rejected the government's transfer plea in the one-time spectrum fee case. The Telecom Department was seeking transfer of all pending cases to the Apex Court. However, the court said that all these cases will be adjudicated by the respective high courts.
The Telecom Commission has rejected telecom sector regulator that's the TRAI's views on 3G pricing for the upcoming auction. The regulator had rejected the Department of Telecommunications' move of hiking the reserve price by 43%.
Tiger Global has invested $100 million in Shopclues.com, an SME marketplace that connects buyers and sellers online. Founded in July 2011, Shopclues.com claims to be doing 1.5 million transactions a month, 70% of them coming in from Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. Tiger Global is also a key investor in Flipkart.
Our primarily focus in this would be, dominance in the unstructured or non-standard categories in the country. Non-standard categories are categories where regional brands, local brands, private labels, they have a very large share of the market. So these are the categories that we will dominate. We will have, our vision is to have 1 million merchants on our site and 1 billion products on our platform.
Infosys co-founder Narayana Murthy's son Rohan will be launching his new passion this week. The Murthy Classical Library of India, the non-profit initiative, aims to take some of the best Indian classics to the world. Purnima Murli and Ritu Singh have that story.
He had a short stint at IT major Infosys, and since he quit in June last year, Rohan Murthy has been nurturing his love for literature. His project, the Murthy Classical Library of India, a joint venture with the Harvard University Press, takes off this week with the launch of 5 translations. The collections range from Sufi poetry to works of some of the first Buddhist poets, from the history of Akbar to the story of Manu.
This is non-profit. We literally make little or no money off of this. Nobody's trying to sort of skim money off any readers here. Our mission really is to keep it as low as we can so that we are sustainable over a long period of time. If you want to survive 100 years, while at the same time making it incredibly accessible to people.
The project aims to translate texts from 14 different languages into English. Murthy has invested over $5.2 million of his personal wealth, and the first 5 books will hit the bookstores this week. You can buy the titles on Amazon and Flipkart by the end of the month. Rohan hopes digital versions can be made available at very low or no cost.
I personally have an aspiration, though I don't know if for sure if it will happen, and Harvard is considering it, and I've been pushing them, saying there should also be digital editions of these books, and the digital edition should be entirely free. That's my belief. That's my philosophy, because the arts and the humanities need subsidy because they're not otherwise. You can't measure their value very easily.
So far, the Murthy Classical Library of India has signed on 32 books to be brought out over the next few years. While the current focus is on classical literature, Rohan Murthy hopes to expand it to other areas such as ancient maths and science as well. In Bengaluru, Purnima Murli.
All right, coming up on India Business Hour, India is all set to regain its lost glory as the destination of choice for clinical trials, as the Indian drug regulator is all set to unveil a new policy. More details when we come back.